Hi everyone, this is Jenny Garcia, and in this video I have a Project Life process video using some new products of Feed Your Craft. And this month I got one of the stamp sets and I got the digital cards. The stickers were really cute, but they are time specific, and I always forget at what time things happen, and I always work backwards. So I just decided to get the digital cards, which are amazing because, like I did right here, I changed the colors of one card using Photoshop. And if you're interested in watching a video of how I do that, let me know below so I can film the video. It's super easy and it's super quick. And with one design, you can actually make like 10 or 20 depending on how much you play with colors. And I love this card. It's a crossword puzzle with things I said today, currently, and stuff like that. And I wanted to keep everything really simple because I love the design. So I use a little bit of washi tape and this cloud label. And what I did was I put away most of my DIY kits already. I kind of like, I needed new inspiration. So I did pull out all my favorite digital cards that I have printed for Project Life, not for December Daily. They're really different things. And I put them in my Antonia's tray and I added some other stickers and little word phrase stickers that I could use with those specific products. And these alphas from Fancy Pants and the smaller ones from Feed Your Craft are one of those. I just kind of mix all my kits together. I do have quite a few die cuts that I have either made with in a creative bubble, or that I printed and cut it, or that I switched the colors. And I've been trying to mix them all up and try to use them as best as I can. And I have 2 weeks in this spread. On the left, I'm going to have week 19, and on the right, I'm going to have week 20. I use my Studio Calico ink to stamp the dates, and I am loving this ink lately. It's my favorite one. And these stickers are from American Greetings, and I just got them at Target. And I was planning to add something else because you know that I am an over embellisher and I like to add, but I resisted, and I'm happy with how the card turned out. And on the left, I'm going to use this label, and it's really old. I think it's from Fancy Pants, but it's been like years. But I love it. And the cloud is also from the same pack. And I'm going to use the same color of ink. I think it's called Orange County. And I'm going to have all the products linked below. Most of them are affiliate links. You don't have to use them, but it do helps a lot when you do. And I'm going to use the same little alphas from Feed Your Craft. I love that they have a bunch of E's. Since this is a kind of like a Project Life kit, it's perfect for it because it has the numbers, which I always complain that many companies leave out the numbers, and also a bunch of E's. I run out of E's so much writing or week. And I'm going to add a little heart to divide the dates. This week was my oldest daughter's birthday, and it was a COVID birthday. We just had cake at home, which we normally do, but we also would go to the movies or would go eat out. But I always make a cake and we eat it at home. These were homebodies, so it's not that sad. I use the flamingo ink from Studio Calico to stamp that phrase, which is from a Feed Your Craft kit. I'm also going to have it linked below. I think it says enjoy the moment. Enjoy every moment, it actually says. And again, I just used another label from that same pack to add it to the photo. And I made this cake, and it looks it looks really good on photo. It's a heavily edited cake, but I mean, it's delicious. That's what matters. And there's two cakes that I make for every birthday, and this one is like the favorite one. So I always ask my girls, do you want the Nutella cake? Do you want the vanilla cake? And I make it, and it looks nice because it's the only cake I know how to make with the rosettes. And again, so much editing. I did edited the birthday photos a bit too much, but they were really dark and they were not looking great. So I use the Color Story app, which I absolutely love, to edit the photos. And on Animal Crossing, whenever it's your birthday, the animals throw you a birthday party. And this game was a gift we gave her before her birthday because, we were quarantining and we were bored. So it came just in time. That way she could celebrate her birthday with fake animals. And this is a still from a video. I love that with the iPhone, while you're taking a video, you can take photos. I think that's so handy. It's one of my favorite things to do. And they get the Pusheen box, which is a subscription. It's 4 times a year. And it's really fun to watch them open it. They always do like a little video. They pretend they're YouTubers. And what I do sometimes is that I edit and upload these videos as private or unlisted. And if I want to add a little QR code bar, I use the unlisted and then they can watch it later. Sometimes I put footage for months and we name it the Itamar and Layla show season 6 or stuff like that, and they love it. And I love that this alphas come in a few colors, that way I can mix them up. To this kit I also added those Pretty Little Studio little word stickers. Those are one of my favorites, and there's one from Sunny Days that are like even smaller and colorful, so it's really cool. This was a picture I took of my daughter. She had to color a rainbow and put it on our window, and that rainbow stayed there until we moved, and it had lost color because the sun was hitting it. So it's nice to have a little reminder of that. To glue that ancient emoji rubber piece from Freckle Fawn, I use a Tombow Extreme adhesive. It's better than using any adhesive dots or using red line tape. It's easier too. And this photo I was blocked. I have no idea what to do around it. I didn't want to cover the paper, the little card, too much because I do like that pink. And my daughter took this photo again for an art project from school. She was supposed to do a rainbow with items found around the house. And I actually wrote a little journaling in a tiny tag that I'm going to pull from my mini kit right there. And the one that I have in my hand right now. And the issue with this was that her teacher said she accused her of stealing these photos online. And I was like, I was so mad because my kid is she's so good, it's kind of boring. She's very uptight. She's a teacher's pet. And I used to be like her, so I took that personally. And I was like, yeah, she did not. These are all my stuff. And, she doesn't need to do that. I do this all the time. She sees how I do it. I send her my Instagram link. Look, I do this all the time. And this is not as hard as you apparently think it is. And she's like, oh, that's why I told the kids to put their hands on the photos. And I was like, yeah, that was not in the instructions. But you added that later. Cool, it's fine. So I'm kind of mad about that, because if you see a kid doing well, why do you have to assume that they were cheating? How much faith do you have in your students? And I used to be a teacher, so you kind of know when a student cheats who is cheating. And my kid is like way too nice and boring to cheat. But, you know. And this is another photo from the birthday. Again, heavily edited, but I don't know what was up that day. Also, the living room, the dining room that we had before, the lighting was awful and way too yellowish. So I think that by adding filters and making it seem like the quality is artsy instead of just plain bad, it's better. And I'm just trying to add a little cluster up there. And I love the first heart that I added, the clear one. And I need to make more. It's just that this plastic material, it's a pain in the butt to cut. When I do cork or fake leather, it's a lot easier to cut than this one. This one you have to like run through the machine like 5 times. So once you make like a little part, you're like, yeah, I'm done. I don't want to do this. And I make those little hearts with Lawn Fawn dye, which I'm gonna link below. It's my absolute favorite dye. I actually have 2 of them because every time I have scraps of papers that are too small, but the paper is like really cute, I accumulate like a tiny bunch, not a lot of them. And then one day while I'm doing something, while I'm waiting, I just sit down and cut a bunch of them. I also have pieces of foam and what is the other material? It's foam and the I forgot the material that it's like I forgot the name. Anyway, any material you can put through the silhouette is perfect for doing that. I love this card. I didn't want to add too much to it. I thought about making it my title card, but I just decided to add this die cut, which is from In a Creative Bubble. And here is one of the cards that I switched the colors and I use my typewriter to write down my journaling. I use matte photo paper for everything that I print at home that it's related to embellishments, cards, and the material on top, it's a little bit tricky. So if I use my Tombow Twin Tones, which is what I would use in the cards that are printed by Feed Your Craft, then it would kind of like ruin them. So whenever I print at home, I try to type. And whenever I buy the cards directly from Feed Your Craft, that is when I use the Tombow Twin Tone markers. And this is the whole layout. I really like how it turned out. I love all the colors. Even though we're introverts, we haven't minded the quarantine way too much, but like, oh man, it's been a year. People like extroverts must be climbing up their walls. I feel sorry for those of you out there who are extroverts. And I also added a Pushing card that comes in the box. I also sometimes keep the one from Marvel Collectors Corp. And I took a photo of her with her creation, which I love that photo. She looks so happy. And I also added like the rainbow, that those little rainbow repeats on the side are from a Color Story app. So I would recommend just playing around with that app. It's really fun. And I'm sorry that the light is going crazy. I got a new camera and the quality is a little better, but it's the way it focuses or switches the light, it's confusing to me. So I just wanted to take this out and show both sides, and then I was considering putting the side with the items that came in up, but then I just decided to keep it like I had it. So thank you so much for watching. If you're interested in getting the kit, I'm going to have an affiliate link below. And you should keep a lookout for the Feed Your Craft products. They're so cool and they're so fun, and I probably will be using them in the future because of that little kit that I told you. If you want me to show you real quick what the kit has, leave me a comment and letting me know. But thank you so much for watching. I'm hoping you're having an amazing day. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye.